I would say, the question I would ask maybe, were you just looking around for this for you and a loved one, or just yourself, right? Either way, I'm trying to extend the conversation. So first piece of the conversation is the intro. Second step, I like to set expectation. And this is really important because this is where I'm trying to get their guard to drop a little bit. And in this process, doesn't matter which lead source that you're calling, this is basically what I say. My name's Tyler. So what I do is, they answer the question in the intro, and then I go straight into setting the expectation for what we're gonna do today on the call. So, and especially if they have like a guard up a little bit, I'm like, my name's Tyler. I'm gonna be the protection specialist working with you guys going forward. Now the good news is that we're just gonna take a look at your situation, go over all the plans and how they work, and then we're going to take a look to see a couple different options. Now, the really good news about the plans is that they're not mandatory. So if we don't find anything that actually fits, we don't have to get it. And then boom, guard goes down, and then I say, they always like that. They say, oh, okay, great. So now they know I'm not going to be pushy towards them. And then right afterwards I say, but if we do find one that does make sense for you, we can actually get that one set up right here over the phone. They make it pretty simple to do today for us. Make sense or sound fair? And this process, if you do this, if you can set the expectation here, now in their mind, we have an outcome that we're working towards together. Okay, so we're working towards getting down to the end of the sales process where they're gonna pick 1, 2, or 3 option, okay? And so when we present, they know that that's where we're leading towards now. And even if they kind of agree, but like you can tell they're not like fully on board with like submitting an application today, if you don't set that expectation there, they in their mind are just like, I'm just grabbing some information about this today. So you have to set the expectation. You've got to be kind of direct about it. And then you go back into like curious questions, right? So you got their guard to drop, you set the expectation, and this is so important because we're gonna do this 2 more times in the actual sales process. But after we set the expectation, I like to jump straight into credibility, because credibility is going to get them to trust you a little bit more. And this is very simple. We're basically giving them our NPN, we're giving them our name. I like to give out my personal cell phone number, and I also say, this way you have this, so in case you need me, you don't have to go call any big companies, wait on hold, talk to robots. This is my direct line. It's the same number that my mom actually calls me on as well. So you're gonna have direct access to me going forward. And they're always like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, right? And that way, they know that you're not just gonna sell them something and run away, like you're really gonna take care of them. And that's what they want anyway. So in credibility, we're giving out NPN, phone number, and then also I have them take down my name. And I tell them, I'm like, look, this is a highly regulated industry, so I just want to make sure you know who you're working with, because we're going to be working together going forward. And we're on the same team, so check this out. We've built good trust with them here, even if they objected, and we overcame the objection. We've built good trust because we're practiced and we're prepared. We set the expectation properly, and we dropped their guard, and we set the expectation properly.